Gone Fishing with Captain Mack Farr presents Fish Tales. Reflex action, like that of any predator, is crucial in ambushing unsuspecting prey. The concept of reflex action fishing is to try and cast your lure right on or in front of the fish, instead of casting past the structure and retrieving to where you think he's hiding. Taking advantage of reflex action requires an eye or a feel for the right spot and consideration for the sun and wind. But when that fish is suddenly presented with your bait, he can do one of two things: move out of the way or strike in self-defense. This has been Bits and Bites from the files of Fish Tales.
There he is.
There he
Whoa.
is, right down the boat.
He was right. I saw him. Saw him dart up off a log or something. A little stick down there. Yeah, he was after that one.
He hit it pretty good.
Oh, he clobbered it. I saw him. Came out of that log like somebody shot him out of a cannon. There's another one. Oh, wow. That's a nice one. Did you see him jump? That was great. Oh man, he is
putting up a fight.
Yes, he is. He's strong as an ox. It's a pretty fish too. Yeah, that's a nice fish. Look at him digging down there.
Tell you one thing you have to do is really work these bass up as soon as you hook them.
Right.
Keep them out of structure.
Well, you know, everywhere you look, this entire lake is just full of structure, which is great. And of course, the entire lake looks like there's a fish under every stump. And a lot of them, there is.
Yeah.
A lot of times there is. So, good, healthy bass. Nice looking fish. And of course, Dale, you guys manage these properties for trophy bass and for big bass.
Strictly, yeah.
And we got to point out, this lake we're fishing on, this is a 3-year-old lake.
Yeah, that's correct.
And you're already getting fish, a lot of fish that are well over, almost 3, 2 3/4, right at 3 pounds. And you said these are Florida strain.
Yes, the Georgia Florida strain.
Georgia Florida strain, which are pretty fast growing fish. The rod and reel I'm using for the spinnerbait today, very simple, 6-foot medium action rod. And we don't want a real heavy, stiff rod. You want a rod that has enough flex so when the fish first grabs the spinnerbait, it doesn't take it away from him. The reel's a 6.3 to 1, and we need a good retrieve so that if we want to burn the bait up to and past some structure and really get him moving fast through the water, we need a good retrieve. 15, maybe 17-pound test and cover like this, you're going to need that because you're going to have to move these fish out from the cover. It's a very basic spinnerbait rig. It'll work no matter where you fish. So give that a try, put some fishing boat. The pads are thick, aren't they?
Oh, there he is.
Got
Right there, there he is. Right up in
Got him, Dale?
Yep. Got some little pads with him.
That fish was right up in there, wasn't he?
Yep. Actually, on the backside.
No wonder I didn't catch
Where's
one.
your mama?
Got a lily pad trailer
Let
there.
them grow. Let them go so they can grow.
Little River Plantation is an outstanding fishery, and Dell and I were having a great day. The spinnerbait bite started to slow down, so we switched to a Texas-rigged plastic lizard. Ski him across there.
That's the way to do it.
Now, I'll tell you, this is tough when you get in these pads, even these smaller fish. Because this stuff, what you see on top, is tough, but underneath it's got a stem that's holding the lily pad up, and it's tough. It's like a little piece of rope.
Exactly.
And some of these, the pads are anywhere from 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep. Look how dark that fish is. Down there on that lily pad, it's as good as being in the shade. This is tough fishing, but it's a lot of fun. And Dale, you've had luck doing this. If you fish, this is the same principle if you were fishing a lake that had milfoil, really thick milfoil that matted up. All we're doing, we're taking the lizard. Now I'm gonna show you this. We're just swimming across the pads. And if we can find a hole in the pad, you drop them in there. Some of the bites we get, the fish are actually coming up, just coming up the top, almost like a topwater plug. We're just gonna try and drop it in the holes, a piece of wood there, something like that, something different.
Got him?
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that one I took it, whoa! I dropped the lizard down in a hole. There was a little hole between lily pads about that big. Dropped the lizard in there and boy, he gobbled it up.